G'day everyone, and happy Halloween. This is good old Doug here. I'm going to play a little bit of The Long Dark. If you don't know what this game is, it's just a survival game in the Canadian North during, of course, the dead of winter, which you don't want to try doing in real life. Unless you're particularly good already at surviving out in the wild. So basically the premise behind it is that you were flying in a plane above the wilderness and an electromagnetic storm happens, and so you crash, and so you have to survive. And it takes a lot of things into account. I haven't confirmed it yet. I should go look it up somewhere, ask them. But, oh, geomagnetic. Ooh, ah. Uh, so basically just survive as long as you can. It's a really great game so far, even though it's just an alpha. And I do like how it didn't show it just because I kind of had to restart this recording a couple of times. They do mention in a message, and oh crap, it starts off at nighttime this time. Okay, start moving. They do mention that wolves do not normally attack people, which is true. It's, they're going to attack you in this, but that's, it's a video game. And it just makes, it adds to your survival difficulty. So I'm just going to keep moving here. I would normally show you menus and stuff, but it's nighttime right now, so it's freezing fucking cold. And if you see that that little white icon in the bottom left-hand corner there, it's a shield with little wisps. I'm not sure. I think it represents wind chill, that it's starting to get to you. And we're just going to have to continue moving along here. There's no... Do I have any kind of... I have a flare. And matches. Let's try lighting a match. Ooh, that did a lot. Although that's fairly realistic. A little match out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, I'm gonna have to light this flare. Okay. So, I still can't really see shit. What's that? Okay. What a great way to start this playthrough. Played this game a couple of times. It is a lot of fun. It's brutal, though. Fucking brutal. Ooh, Mystery Lake. Okay. So, I'm at least roughly where I was in my more successful runs. Was this lake where there's, like, ice fishing cabins and stuff like that, little huts. What was that? And, of course, you really have to watch out for, every little sound that happens. I feel like a paranormal investigator. What's that? What? Yeah, let's actually take a quick look, because 8 hours of darkness left. Okay, and so you can see all these meters. You can see why I don't really want to pull that thing up, because as you can see, I'm quickly, see that little thing in the bottom left now. It's reminding me that I hit the next... Oh, thank God. Okay, there's cabins here. Yep. This is exactly where I was the last time. So, this means I'm going to have a decent chance of surviving, especially if the hatchet is around here again. Yeah, you can't do anything with benches without a hatchet. Yeah, I don't have any kind of... I don't even have a hunting knife this time. You kind of start off with random inventories. They're generally the same, but sometimes you'll start off with something like a hunting knife. And that's not a... Oh, that's one of the burned ones. Right. And there's another burned one, and then the good one. Alright. We're just gonna call it a night here. Take this book. Oh, peaches? Yeah, pinnacle peaches. And this game takes a lot into account. Yeah, now I can show you. So, there's your temperature, how well rested you are, how hungry you are, and how thirsty you are. There's a log of things that happen in your inventory. And things like newsprint, you use newsprint obviously as kindling for a fire. Bandages, self-explanatory. Cloth, you can repair your clothes. Canned foods, and I'm just like circling things with my mouse and forgetting that you guys can't see that. But canned goods, you have to open the can, and so if you don't have, say, a knife or an actual can opener, I found one can opener once. I found it a ranger station, and there were a couple of cans of food, and I was like, oh, thank God, food, food, food. And so I used my hunting knife to open the cans, and then immediately realized after that, ooh, accelerant, nice. Yeah, immediately realized then that there was an actual can opener behind the cans I just picked up, but my brain just didn't. Yeah, we'll throw that over there. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've managed to get that to do that. Alright, so we have 8 hours. Oh, wait. One thing I'll let you know. I don't think you can cancel in the middle of an action, so you gotta be careful about what you choose to do. I went ice fishing for a couple of hours and ended up freezing to death in the middle of it. So I am warming up now. I have 7 hours of darkness left. Yeah, I'll eat something before I go to bed. Yeah, see this. Gonna have to smash the can open because I have no way of doing it otherwise. And that means I'm gonna lose some of the contents, mostly the liquid. And peaches and tomato soup and stuff. Oh wow, 21% that time. Ugh. You're gonna mostly lose the liquid, which means if you're really thirsty and you do that, you're not gonna get nearly as much water content from it. And it's just like, I don't know if that actually is calculated or what, but it just seemed like, oh crap, I wasn't getting much water. There's things like, obviously I have to confirm that. Yeah, there goes the flare, so I'm going to bed. I'm gonna sleep. You have to maintain your calorie count, which is interesting. A lot of... What? Yeah. Is it? Oh, this... No. The match is just floating in the air. It should be letting light in, unless... Oh, right. It's... You're way up north. Oh, there goes the match. All right. You're way up north, and that means that when the sun is kinda, when it's rising, it's not really up. You'll get like... Okay, that's just the cabin. Just the last time I was here, there were like two or three wolves and a bear. And I was attacked by one of the wolves. Thankfully, he only got me in the shoulder. I was fine. I had antiseptic and bandages and stuff, so it was all good. And then I just, ate some food, rusted. What was I gonna say? Stuff and things, and like I've said in other video, or at least one other video, like listening to me tell stories, I'm gonna go off on weird tangents and then forget what the hell I was saying. I'm like one of those weird old guys who's just, back in my day. I just lose my train of thought easily. So let's just take a new train of thought here. I'm gonna go... I don't have any way of fishing right now, but hopefully... Yeah, get some more tinder, some soda, which you may think would be awful for me, but actually it wouldn't be that bad, aside from the cooling effect, obviously.
I could use this.
Thank God. Alright. Some wine, some scrap metal. Is there a hook around here? Oh, reclaimed wood. Yeah, and you can do things like this, start a fire. Gives you, oh, wow, a 90% chance. But I'm not, oh yeah, I'm freezing. Let's start that fire. while I take a sip of my beer. So, obviously, you're in the frozen north. Heat is what it's all about. If you cannot keep fires going and find warm-ass clothes, and things like that, and beds to sleep in, and wish to sleep, yeah, and this is what I like. It tells you all this kind of stuff. And you can see I added 2 chunks of reclaimed wood. Boom, I have an hour worth of fire. Now, I'm doing this right now. It's something it took me like 3 tries to learn this. Oh dear God.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Funny you should mention that. Fuck, I've only got 5 minutes left of fire and I don't have anything. I don't have anything to burn. Shit, 4 minutes. Go, 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 go. Stick. Anyone have a stick? No, not a branch. A stick. A twig. Anything. There's no, that's tinder. Oh shit. Okay, fire's out by now. Because it's not a real 4 minutes. Unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, it's ember. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, no, wait. That's not really. Yeah, I don't have any fuel. Ah. And all I have is a bunch of dirty water, and I have no way to smash through that ice. And I'm hungry, and I'm bitching, and I'm tired. Okay, time to move on. I need to find things. I cannot survive right there. I shouldn't have made that fire, but I needed to. And I am completely dehydrated here. You can see there, calories. And again, I'm circling things with my mouse like an idiot. I don't have things. Why did it start me off in the middle of the night? Why? Why did it have to be so cruel? Hopefully the hatchet is over in this direction, so then I can really make stuff. Because once you have a hatchet, you can do shit. You can open up your cans of food without losing a whole bunch of it. Normally I was only losing 10% before my last play, but this one is like 21%. That's yeah. It's a fucking fifth. Ooh. Mittens. Nice.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
Okay, well, put your mittens on. And we'll hope that there's something in here.
That'll come in handy.
Another tinder plug. Lantern fuel, which would be nice if I had a lantern. And this can of peaches, which seems to always be in here. Oh. So as you can see, it can be kind of stress-inducing playing this. My last playthrough, I found the hatchet right outside here where that kit bag is now. That was a hatchet the last time, which was awesome. This time, it was a fucking kit bag with, mittens in it. Awesome, but mittens don't get you as far as a fucking hatchet. Sorry to say. I would, given the choice between a hatchet and a pair of mittens, like, I have armpits, I'll just stick my hands in there. Obviously, if I can find... Yeah, whatever, put that away. If I can also find the hatchet, then, bravo. But it's just grape soda, pork and beans, peaches. And of course you can break all these down, but you need the fucking hatchet. What am I? Oh, dear God. So it looks like I'm gonna die. Let's just see if there's anything else around. And there's seemingly a fog rolling in. That's really not a good thing in the wintertime. If you've never experienced it, yeah, a fog in the wintertime when it's freezing cold out, if it does happen, it makes everything so much colder because it's wet. You have a bunch of moisture in the air, and that just sticks to you. So, yeah, this is a shit run this time. Not a good way to start when you're trying to record a video. And my throat is a little dry. Yeah, you're fucking frozen, but you're also dehydrated. And you can see that countdown there. 99% right now. That means I'm freezing to death. Hypothermia is going to start setting in pretty soon. So I'm running to this hut, and oh, there we go. There's some fuel. What else do we have here? Yeah, my throat is pretty dry. That's just because, you know, been smoking cigarettes for 16 years. Don't ever smoke. I mentioned that before in my other video for Terra. Don't smoke. Don't. It's a fucking stupid idea. Yeah, I have 3 of those. So let's start this fire. And hopefully it doesn't fail. And hopefully the volume of my voice is actually at a proper volume. You know, like the volume's at the right volume. Yes. Come on, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire. There we go. Alright, 56 minutes. But this time, there we go. 4.5 hours, and we're heating the shit out of this. And I'm gonna boil up 5 liters of water. Because fuck dehydration. That was so in the nick of time. I can't believe that actually worked. I'm gonna melt another 5 liters of snow.
I need some water.
And if you've never heard of this before, don't eat fucking snow as a source of water. I shit you not. Okay. Now I have 10 liters of drinkable water. In the nick of time. Okay. I have 1 hour left. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to smash the can. Dude's getting exhausted, but that's okay. Lost a quarter of the pork and beans. No problems though. And where'd it go? Ah. And we'll eat that. It also warms you up, which is great. They thought of all these things. There's a lot of stuff they've thought of. It's so good. This game is great. It is fucking brutal. Cook, 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 cook. I bet he wish he had, you know, a pull tab like that. Like a beer can. Or a sardine can. And that's one thing I've never eaten before, is sardines. I don't know if I'd want to, but generally I do enjoy seafood. Especially squid and eel. I fucking love eel. Apparently my grandfather on my mother's side did too. He'd hunt eel all the time with spears. They just loved it. It was pretty much his favorite food. And What? Sure. Is he failing at cooking? Whatever. I don't understand what's going on. It's still cold. He is failing. How can you fail at smash, like, it's already smashed open. Whatever. Just eat them cold, or eat a whole bowl of dicks. I don't care. Is there anything else I can throw onto this fire? Nope, of course not. But I do have my clean water. Oh. Yeah, empty, empty, empty. You need something to smash through that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... There. Don't do this in real life. Do not put your bedroll right in front of that. In this it doesn't... No. In this it doesn't, it doesn't calculate things like, you know, the whole idea, like, if you put your bedroll in front of that, in reality, there's a chance embers will come out onto you, and you'll go up into flames, or at least suffer some bad burns. Yeah, I've got some rest. Alright. And it's still foggy out. But at least I'm not seeing any wolves. And so far, at least, you don't have to worry about the ice collapsing, which is nice. Though I imagine this far up north, it'd be pretty hard for the ice in a lake to be that thin that you'd have to worry about that. And I know this isn't that smart because it seems to tire you out more. Not only that stamina meter on the corner, but actual your tiredness meter. Already been here? Yep. Just gotta keep an eye out for any predators. Go from one shack to the next. Oh, another hatchet. Or wait, sorry, a hatchet. Alright, yeah. I'm confusing this with my last playthrough. So awesome, now I have a hatchet. All I need now is a fishing hook, and then I can fish. Alright. So now that things are starting to look up, I'm feeling a little better about this playthrough, so yeah, don't sprint around all over the place like an idiot. I'm just going to follow this path, see if I can come across some more cabins or something, because there is not a whole lot over there. And I'm decently fed, and I have like 9-point-something liters of water that's clean. Southern access to the river. Let's get off the water here. Because I just don't trust it. I wouldn't trust it in real life. Because I can't determine whether ice is too thin or not. Sometimes it's perfectly clear that it's too thin. Other times not so much. Sticks you can use for fuel. You can also make a torch with them. Just by lighting the end of it on fire. It's not that strong or whatever. And throwing it into a fire gives you like 15 minutes more time. But of course, if you collect a whole fuck ton of them, then you can get a decent little fire going. Though the reality of that is they probably would all just burn at once, and it wouldn't really extend the life of your fire unless you started a small fire and then slowly fed more twigs in, kind of, you know, staggering the timing of it all. But you never know what they're going to add into this game. I'll probably fire off a message on Steam just saying like, hey, you know, awesome game, here's some suggestions for little tweaks and stuff, just to make it feel a little more realistic. there isn't a whole lot I could suggest they do, because they did a pretty good job of this so far. I would highly suggest that people go out and buy this. It's so good because, like I said, it's pretty stress-inducing. You're just all that running around I was just doing. Now I have a hatchet. I have food. I just need a hook for my fishing line, and then I can go ice fishing. Because you have to use like a hatchet or whatever else, a knife or a hammer to smash the. Oh, geez, I'm getting tired. To break through the ice, and then you can fish. And you'd have a decent success rate with fishing because, well, there's not a whole lot under there as far as what they can eat, except for each other. So they're pretty eager to eat, and will go after pretty much anything you throw in, at least as far as the game's concerned. I've never actually, well, I've been fishing once when I was younger at like a little pond or whatever. Didn't catch anything. It was pretty boring. Didn't see the point to it, really. Just kind of an interesting experience. Like, yeah, I went fishing before. So we're just gonna continue walking here. And you are gonna get lulls like this sometimes in the game, but at the same time, it's not really a lull because, like, my mind is racing with all these. Like, okay, if I don't find a hut or cabin soon. Oh, there's the train bridge, which means I'm near the logging camp. There's, what is it, 3 different locations you can start off at. One of them is at the lake itself, which is, I guess, what it chose this time. Then there's a logging camp, which is probably overflowing with stuff. So I should start heading that way. Yeah, this is the side of the bridge I approached from the logging camp. And there's no map in this. There's no map of any kind. If you want to have a map, just draw one. It's my only suggestion. I'm exhausted. I'm starting to get cold. I'm hungry. And I'm just slightly peckish. Or dry mouth, that's what it is. Yeah, peckish is food. Slightly dry mouthed. Just like I am. At like all times, because cigarettes. Let's see. There has to be. What do I have? I have 1 piece of reclaimed wood. That's not enough to actually make a fire, though. It'd be a waste of matches and such. And kindling plug. That's actually one skill I'm not that bad at. Obviously, I wouldn't be as good as anyone who actually regularly camps or whatever and does all this shit themselves. But I wouldn't be useless in the wild. I have a general understanding of flora and fauna. I can make at least a half-assed fire. Once the fire is going, I know what I'm doing. It's, starting it up maybe a little bit if I don't have a fair amount of kindling. Obviously I'm not the type who can, like MacGyver some shit together. I can MacGyver shit together when it comes to electronics, though. I'm not too bad with that either. Well, yeah, better with it. Oh, okay, yeah, there's train tracks I followed. Oh my god. But, oh, no. Yeah, you gotta be careful about this. Neat. I think it was actually doing proper echoes there. Yeah, let's follow the train tracks. That would be a good idea. Because just like with, if you follow a river, you'll eventually hit civilization of some sort. What is that icon? Oh dear god, okay, there's nobody up here. Okay, I'm gonna have to build a fire and take a nap. Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna have to stop this video here for now, and then just continue it on like part 2. I just don't want to have those like hour-long videos anymore. So check this game out. It's on Steam. If you like what you see with all my videos, hopefully you do. That would be awesome. Yeah, like, subscribe, things like that. If you enjoy awkward pauses, I am your man. I'm just awesome at those, and I can't find sticks. Why can't I find any sticks? Alright, so yeah, like, subscribe, whatever these things that you do on YouTube are. And, oh dear God, thank you, it's the logging cabin. Alright, we'll start the adventure off in the second part with the logging cabin. So, do enjoy, see you next time, happy Halloween, bye-bye.